See if I can position it properly. Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. Let's go. Happy Friday. I didn't do a little nugget this morning because when I woke up, I decided not to go to the office, but to work from home. So I'm working from home this morning. And while doing that, I'm also making sure that I get this kitchen clean because my wife has been out of town and she's heading back home. So I have to make sure these dishes and stuff are washed and everything's fit before she gets back. Do that. I got some emails to attend to, got a report to finish up to send to my boss. And then by that time, I'll be able to go out and get my hair cut. Yo, my hair look a mess. I get my hair cut every Friday to be fresh for the weekend. A lot of stuff to do today. Haircut, I need to go and get my turkeys. Thanksgiving is coming. And we love Thanksgiving over here. My wife and I, each year, we host Thanksgiving at our house, and our family comes over, and friends, and all the food. We cook all the food. I start on Tuesday, making all my cold stuff, my potato stuff, and everything is homemade. There's no store-bought box items, none of that. Everything is homemade. Homemade potato salad, everything. Well, we don't do mashed potatoes anymore. We used to do mashed potatoes. We don't do those anymore. But I make a seafood salad everyone loves. That's homemade. So, what do I cook? I'm responsible for the meats, the ham, the turkeys. I do potato salad. I do seafood salad. I do double eggs, and with our double eggs, we put a candy pickle jalapeno on top of our double eggs. Really good. So I do that. What else I cook for Thanksgiving? Last year I did some greens last year, but normally my wife would do everything else. The menu is crazy. The menu is crazy for things. We have a bunch of food and we love it. We love it. Playing games, listening to music, as they say, all of the things. So I am looking forward to Thanksgiving. Everybody do a little nugget around Thanksgiving. It's a time for us to just, people say, oh, it's a pagan holiday, yeah, yada, yada, yada. Although every day should be a day of Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is just a time for us to, I enjoy it because it's a time, for one thing, I enjoy the time that I get to spend with my wife, and we are intentional about, we go shopping together for the food. She has a spreadsheet with all the things, like if it's macaroni and cheese, and then all the items we need for the macaroni and cheese. So just walking around the store, grocery shopping. I look forward to that. Coming back and we section everything off around the kitchen, like so we know where everything is, and then we spend like Tuesday, and pretty much all day Wednesday just cooking together. So I look forward to that every year. It's just time that, and we've been married 14 years this year, and we have hosted Thanksgiving at our house every year except one. Except 1 year, we've hosted Thanksgiving, and so it's become like a little tradition. So my family will be here. As a matter of fact, I talked to all three of my nephews last night, and they're looking forward to it. They kind of check in with me, or I check in with them. And so the first thing Marquell said was, like, "I'll be there Thursday." And so I'm looking forward to them coming over. Yeah, so just being thankful. And this year has been different for me. I guess every year is different. But this year has caused me to just pause for a moment and just think about life differently, and what goes on as you get older and those around you get older. On on my job, it's a common theme that a lot of us are taking care of, parents who are aging and having, to cope and deal with that and manage that has been different. And so as I go into Thanksgiving, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for having family around to help and assist. I'm thankful for health and strength. Things may not be the way you want them to be or where you imagine them to be right now, but it's okay. Sometimes we gotta learn to do the best that we have with what we have. And so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that, God has been good to me. God has been good to my family. And so when I got up this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to work from home, take some time to get some things done around the house, and just prepare for Thanksgiving. We have to, pull out tables. We set up all of the eating area downstairs in the basement and up here. So just trying to do a little bit at a time, so it's not so much to do at one time. And so be intentional about being grateful. What I mean by that? Sometimes you have this. When was the last time? When was the last time you just stopped and just thought about just to be grateful? Look around your home. Look around your home. Just look at the blessings that you have. You have a table to sit at and eat. Hey, Tony Fox. That sounds like a musician's name. I know organist by that name. Are you Tony Fox, the organist? I know a guy named Tony Fox that plays organ. When the last time you just be looking around your house and be grateful? God has blessed us with so much stuff that we didn't realize. I was in my closet Wednesday and looking for a pair of shoes to wear to work, and I opened up boxes of shoes I forgot I even had. And so, man, I changed my whole outfit to match these brown pair of shoes that I found. We have an abundance of stuff, and it's just good to be blessed enough to have. Although the truth of the matter is, when we leave here, we can't take any of it with us. But guess what? You sang. Okay, are you from? You can't take any with. Hey, Tony, are you from Virginia? You from Virginia area? Are you from VA? Yeah, you can't take any of it with you, but it's good to enjoy it while you're here. So as we prepare, for those of you who do think Maryland, okay, so you're not too far from me. You're about 2.5 hours north. Nice to meet you, brother Tony Fox. There's an organist here named John Fox, who's one of the baddest organists you ever hear. I think John has 2 X's on his name, I believe. John is awesome. John is awesome. But yeah, so Thanksgiving, you can be thankful. Wow, I'm gonna have to check him. Yeah, bro, look him up. Um, Look him. He's on Facebook. I'm pretty sure he has some clips on YouTube. John has been a musician for years. Back when I was younger and he was younger, he used to have a group. He used to play for a group called Sam Lewis and the Mission Choir. They were the stuff back in the day. So look him up. I'm pretty sure he got some YouTube. I'm so sorry. I can't see your picture. I'm so sorry. John John is on YouTube. So look up some of his YouTube clips. I'm telling you, he's off the chain. But Tony, since we talking, what you thankful for this year? Hey Kimberly, New York City. Yeah, I don't like to do stuff like that. I'm sorry. I can see the picture, but I can't make the details out on the side. Since you were the first one to chime in on the chat, Tony, what you thankful for this year? You too, Kimberly. What you thankful for? Life and family. I know that's right. Life and family. Tony, are you doing any cooking? You know what? The crazy thing about y'all, I love TikTok, and I find when I'm bored, I find recipes on TikTok to make. I made a tortellini pizza pasta earlier this week. My sister had made something similar, and I found that recipe. So I enjoy cooking. I get bored, I start cooking stuff. All right, Tony, you cooking. That's what's up. That's what's up. And so I just start cooking. And so I'm looking forward to getting in the kitchen, cutting some music on, and me and my wife getting in here making it do what it do. And so, Tony, are you cooking all of Thanksgiving, or you just got a dish? Kimberly, my daughter just boarded for a flight to New York to visit her. Cool. So family is a sin of, yeah, it's family sin of gratitude. Cool. I pray that the Lord gives your daughter safe travel with no delays. No delays. Cooking it all. That's what I'm talking about. And see, we like to cook all our food because I don't like sitting around waiting for folk to bring stuff. I don't like that. You bring the mac and cheese, you bring the greens. No, we don't do that. If we said 3 o'clock, when 3 o'clock come, bruh, the food is laid out. Everything hot, ready to go. Everybody got to wait for Aunt Susie to come because she bringing the greens. No, we won't do that. We cook it all. All you got to do is bring an empty stomach. Empty stomach. Folk be here from 3 o'clock to sometime 1:30. I have literally, this is God's honest truth, several times. I have literally gone to bed with family members still here. 1 o'clock in the morning. I have literally gone to bed and family members are still in the house partying. Wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They sitting outside or sitting downstairs in the basement. That's how serious it is. True, but I'm sharing some cooking with another. Okay, cool, yeah, but make sure they be on time. Marie, if they're gonna cook, make sure they're gonna be. That's nothing more frustrating. Now, how you gonna have Thanksgiving and the yams late? Blessings to everyone else. How you gonna have Thanksgiving, y'all, and the yams late? Come on. Nobody, no. I'd rather you be late to church. Come on, somebody. I'd rather you to walk into service late than to show up to Thanksgiving dinner late and you got one of the main characters for our plate. We can't do that. Can't do that. Don't do potluck. No. Love to cook, host and serve. Just show up. That's right. Listen, let me tell you something about that yams and macaroni and cheese. When you see, there's a system to making your plate. You got to be over 230 pounds to know this. You got to be over 230 to know the system to make your plate. There's a system to making your plate. You got to put your yams and your macaroni and cheese beside each other because the juice from the yams, when it incorporate, glory be to God, when it incorporate with that mac and cheese together, and you get that bite. Let me tell you something. And I'm getting and don't mess around and have some collard greens at least 1 or 2 doors down. Hey, hey! Y'all got me excited already. Now I'm from the country. Let me ask y'all something. Who eats chow chow on their greens? Anybody eat chow chow? I feel it, Tony. I feel a dance coming on. I feel a dance in my spirit. Let me put y'all on to something. You gotta have, if you got some greens, right? You got greens. 2 things you need to try on your greens. You need to try some Mrs. Campbell's Chow Chow. You can get it in my secret ingredient. Yes, add a little honey. So don't start now. Don't start nothing on this thing, girl. You got to add a little. If you got collard greens, this is good on collard greens. It's good on if we do sausages. The sausage links and hot dogs. You can get it in sweet, mild, hot, or whatever. Mrs. Campbell's. I'm from the. I buy this from. It's a place down here called Randolph's grocery store, a little country store. Or you can order this right here. Meadowcraft Farm. This is pickled zucchini relish. When I tell you, when you put this on your greens, you're gonna have a testimony. I keep it. I keep it. I keep it. My wife is mad because sometimes I had too much of it because one of the ladies at church, she always makes sure that I have chow chow. Also, here is Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is okay too. This is a Buc-ee's chow chow. I part of my team for workers in South Carolina, and so when I drive down to see them, there's a Buc-ee's in Florence, South Carolina. So I will stop by Buc-ee's and buy some. But this is good. This Buc-ee's is okay. Mrs. Campbell's is the best. Buc-ee's is fine though. So yeah, put that on your greens or your sausages. You're gonna have a blessed time. But y'all done got me this trash bag again. Y'all done got me off track talking about food. I'm supposed to be talking about being thankful. I guess I'm thankful for food. Ain't no wrong with that. Thankful for food. But anyway, yeah. Time of the year to be thankful. And be mindful also that there are individuals who are in situations where they're not able to buy food and groceries and things like that. I've been personally trying to be a blessing this holiday season. Helping where I can individuals financially just to buy something. Next Saturday. No. Matter of fact, that's tomorrow morning. I'm not able to go because I got something else. My fraternity, the greatest fraternity in the world, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, we will be handing out bags to 350 families. 350 families will receive Thanksgiving bags with turkeys, ham, the fixings, macaroni and cheese. Oh, something else I make. My granny used to make chow chow. Yes, and also have a jar of sauce. Where you from? You've got to be from down the country somewhere. Ain't nobody in New York know about no South. Tony, if you was close, I'm telling you, you'll come over and have a ball. You will come over and have a ball. I think last year we had probably about 25, 30 people over here. New York, where you from? Because you can't be from New York eating no sauce. We used to call it hog head cheese. Hog head cheese. That was some sauce. sauce with some hot sauce and crackers. Shucks, you got a meal. You got a meal right there. My grandmother used to make sauce. My grandma Berta Wynn would make sauce. But yeah, I'm trying to get things straightened up because my wife, she's been out of town on business for 2 days, and just been me and Sydney. And her little butt was supposed to wash these dishes last night before she went to bed, and she pulled one over on me. So I figured I'm about to get in here and get it done. Get it done. Done, 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 done. It's already done, 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 done. One of the Pace Sister song. Dun, 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 dun. It's already done, done, done. You know, you can't let your wife come home to a dirty house. That's ungodly. That is ungodly to let her walk into the house in the kitchen. Got dishes in it. It's ungodly, and I don't want to hear about it. Don't want to hear it. Mayo and mustard. Wanda, what you talking about with mayo and mustard? Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, that's for sure. Wanda, what you putting mayo and mustard on? Hey y'all, what it mean when you in the black house? What it mean when you take that washcloth like that and throw it across the edge of the sink? What that mean? At nighttime, when you was a kid, dishes in the sink is that blasphemous. You know, you was a kid, right? And your mama clean that kitchen up at night, and she take that dishcloth and kitchen clothes. You got to be from a black family to know that. The kitchen is closed. You're absolutely right. You go in that kitchen and that towel thrown across the edge of that sink, you better not go in there and dirt up nothing. It's going to be some trouble. It's going to be some trouble. Let me put this stuff up over here. So yeah, back to Thanksgiving and being thankful. Wanda, what you cooking? It means kitchen is clear. Wanda, that made up, well, not even a glass of water. You got that right there, a glass of water per serve. Y'all crazy, man. Wanda. And I don't think, yeah. On a South meat sandwich. You're right. But Kim, did you ever answer my question about where you from, talk about some South? Because you ain't originally from New York. Or somebody, you got some family down south or something. I ain't never heard nobody from New York talk about no South. Interesting to know. Not even a glass of water will be served when that kitchen closed. Cut these lights off. Somebody moved the little table. Oh, it's right here. Get my little table. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna talk a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna go get myself ready to get my hair cut. So yeah, so Thanksgiving is coming, and y'all don't be letting nobody. I visited Michigan in my youth. Okay, However, born and raised in New York. Okay, all right. That's still suspect. Michigan and South. But now you got me. I'm a I got to go see my mom at Randolph's. It's a little country store. They have everything country. I mean everything country. Pig feet, pigtails, pig ears, oxtails. It's like just a little. It's been there forever. So you gonna make me go to Randolph's and give me a slice of South. Hey Kim, what you know about those pickled eggs? Do y'all have pickled eggs? Pickled eggs and them pickled sausages in that jar? Arkansas, okay. Grandma from Arkansas. All right, so you know a little country stuff, all right. All right, Kim. You might be all right in the kitchen. You got some good cooking DNA in you. You might be all right in the kitchen. See, I might have to stop by Randolph's and get me a slice of South. My wife would probably like that. She's from Sussex County. She's from Sussex. I'm from Dinwiddie. So we both got country roots. But anyway, where was I going Thanksgiving? Yeah, so y'all make sure y'all go to the grocery store. We're going to the grocery store probably today or Sunday. Saturday is kind of full. Although we could have time before we got a banquet tomorrow night at 7. We may have time before that. But go to the grocery store, get your stuff. And listen, y'all, this is a tip. If you're gonna cook a turkey on Thanksgiving, you need to get the turkey tomorrow and put it in the refrigerator, okay? You need to go to the store, get your turkey tomorrow, and you went last week, so your stuff's straight. But Marie, you bought your greens and stuff last week too. If you did, y'all, you must have blanched them and put them in the freezer. Yeah, get your turkey. If you're gonna cook a turkey on Thanksgiving, you need to get your turkey tomorrow. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, get the turkey tomorrow, because it takes 4 to 5 days for the turkey to thaw in the refrigerator. Last year, I was in the grocery store the day before Thanksgiving picking up stuff, and I saw people getting turkeys. I said, they must be for Christmas. They must be getting them for Christmas, because that turkey not gonna be ready to eat by tomorrow. You cannot get a frozen turkey. You cannot get a frozen turkey and think it's gonna be ready to cook and ready by the next day. No, that's a sign that you can't cook. If you wait till the day before, Tony, you can need some Cornish hens. I had a Cornish hen in a long time. Went last week. Yeah, you must have got your greens and stuff and blanched them, Marie. Because because them fresh, and don't get no glorious. You don't want on Thanksgiving Day. You don't want no canned glory greens. You want folks to say glory after they eat your greens. Hello, somebody. You don't want no canned glory. You want to cook them greens to the point where folks say glory after they eat. Let me give you a point on how to make some good greens. How you cook your collards is, you get them, wash them, and you roll them. Y'all know how to roll stuff. Don't act like you've been saved all your life. You get you some leaves, 5, 6 leaves at one time, and roll them tight. And take your knife and you cut them. Cut your greens up real good. Now, clean them and cut them. With your water, don't use regular water. Use chicken broth. Hello, somebody. No canned greens. Use chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, that's fine. Use water. But if you want them right, use chicken broth. Get you some smoked turkey meat. Put it in the water. Season your water up. Put your garlic. My neighbor, new Samsung family, her refrigerator would not hold a turkey. However, the grill would be in my oven. A Samsung family hood. Oh yeah, those. You got a refrigerator that won't hold a turkey. You need to take that back to the store. You need a refrigerator to hold a turkey. Or you gonna have to buy Kim. You gotta take this to somebody's house, let it thaw or something in the refrigerator. You got to make sure that See, that's what's wrong with this new stuff. You got a refrigerator that can't hold a turkey. Something wrong. That should be against the government law. On Wednesday at 4 a.m. Kim, I'm gonna come back to that. The spirit got me on these greens right now. So what you do is you use your chicken broth. Get you some smoked turkey meat. Put in your chicken broth. Season your water, your onion powder, your garlic powder, your sazon, your complete seasoning, little crushed red pepper. Season the water real heavy, and let that water cook and boil it until that turkey, that smoked turkey drumstick, neck, whatever, fall to pieces to start breaking down. All right. Once it get there, just probably about 30, 40 minutes. You want it low, slow, so it'll tear that meat all to pieces. Take that meat out. Put those greens in there. All right. Let them greens cook. Add a little bit more seasoning. Taste it. Make sure your water. If your water's seasoned, your greens gonna be seasoned. Make sure your water's over seasoned. Put your greens in. Let them greens cook down. Take that turkey meat that you took out. Cut that turkey meat up. I forgot my onions. I put onions in my greens too. Slice up onions, and when you put your greens in, put your onions in. Some white onions. After that, let it cook down, because greens will cook down. So you can make sure you have enough. Just because you got a whole bag full when they not cooked, by the time you cook them, you gonna have 2-3 bowls. You're gonna be upset. And the last thing you want is folk fighting at Thanksgiving because there wasn't enough greens. Let them greens cook down. Add that turkey meat back to them greens. Let it cook. Glory. That's when you get your glory, right? When they get that bowl of greens, or put them greens in their plate, and depends, sometimes you might get a little dash, not a lot, just a little dash of sugar. When they put them greens on that plate, and don't have no cornbread, if they put them greens on that plate with cornbread and don't say nothing, yep, you got it, Kim. The key is boiling that water and letting that water season. Is this a cooking stream? No, this isn't a cooking stream. Boss, these women got me on here talking about Thanksgiving and cooking, and I got excited and got happy. And it got me on Green. Was talking about we don't do canned or instant food on Thanksgiving, boss. Everything has to be homemade. Now, boss, since you commented, are you cooking? I can't see your picture, so I don't know what your pronouns are. I already messed up one time with Tony. I learned quick. I can't see the picture. What's up, Tammy? What's going on? We on here talking about cooking for Thanksgiving. Tammy, you cooking? They didn't got me excited. Y'all done got me hungry now. We were talking about cooking greens. How long I've been on here? I got things to do. Let me check my email real quick for y'all make me lose my good job on here, messing with some YouTube and a live. Give me 1 second. Great thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna put this right here. But yeah, it's not a cooking stream. Now I can cook something for you. It's not a cooking stream. We just talk about Thanksgiving and what you're thankful for. So Tammy, what you thankful for since you just joined in the chat? Tammy, what are you thankful for going into Thanksgiving? Although every day is a day of Thanksgiving, but this is the time of year that we set aside just to be thankful. Being responsible for the greens of Thanksgiving. You got that right. Listen, I said back in the live, we don't do the potluck theme. We don't assign dishes to anybody. My wife and I think Tony or Kimberly, one of them said that they cook everything. We cook it all. My wife and I, we go to the grocery store, buy everything. If you're invited to Thanksgiving, all you have to do, what, 4 ounces of pan where? Make that plate. All you have to do is come with an empty stomach. You cannot have one of the main characters of the plate on Thanksgiving be late. Can't do it. Protect them from all danger. Yeah, that's for sure. Protection. All year long. All year long. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my church. I am thankful for everything that God has attached to me. Because if he has attached it to me, he trusts me with it. God doesn't give us anything that he does not trust us with. I talk to people all the time who are expecting blessings from God, combination of it all, who are sitting in anticipation for God to do things for them. And my question is, what have you done to prepare yourself to receive that blessing? If you're not grateful and thankful for what you already have, how can he give you more? We make this thing a whole lot harder than it has to be. Just think about your children. You know, if you have more than one child, you have one who's overly thankful, overly appreciated, overly appreciative. And when you have a child that's appreciative for every little thing that you do for them, you don't mind doing more for them. And God is the same way. You appreciate what you have. If you got a 1-bedroom home and you want a house, you keep that, a 1-bedroom apartment, you want a house, you keep that 1-bedroom apartment clean. You be thankful and appreciative for that 1-bedroom and watch what God does. I ain't telling you what I heard, telling you what I know. Anyway, so yeah, I got to find some greens, 49 cents a pound. That ain't bad. He is such a sovereign God. He knows what we can handle in all aspects of our lives. And not just about material things too. It's about the things that we have gone through in life. You know, I have gone through stuff in life that I thought was, see, y'all getting me confused now. I can't be spiritual and think about food. And I explained how yes, potato salad. Listen, actually, no way. The house, did you make? Guess ask on the way. Did you make? Yes. Did you make? Oh, so that potato salad be crushing. If they calling, hello somebody. When family call and ask you, did you make a certain dish? Yep. It's slamming. It's busting. When they have a request for that dish, it's busting. My mom used to make sweet potato pies and coconut pies for some Thanksgiving, but I will always get them the day before because Mama be showing up late. One year, this was some years ago, she volunteered to bring the greens, and I told Mama, and I think she came with my sister. I told them what time dinner was gonna be, and I was sitting around looking for them greens. That was the last time Mama bought anything. I don't care if you my mama, auntie, grandma, you can't bring nothing late to Thanksgiving. You get cut off. You're not allowed to bring any other dishes. Anyway, I forgot where I was going to spiritually, so y'all I'm gonna have to get up here and make me a sandwich or something. Yeah, God don't give us any more than we can bear, or we can handle. That's emotionally too. I need to be thinking about what I'm gonna preach Sunday. You know, let me ask y'all a question for those of you who go to church. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all be expecting the pastor, hey, what's up, brother? Good morning. Let me ask you something. Do y'all be expecting the pastor to have a Thanksgiving sermon just because it's the Sunday before Thanksgiving? Do y'all expect him to preach Christmas just because it's the Sunday before Christmas? Because I think a lot of us be putting pressure on ourselves. I've been preaching for 26 years. You know how many Thanksgiving sermons and Christmas sermons I've preached? 26. What other way can I tell this story? What other way can I preach about Jesus being born in the manger, the wise men, the star, no room in the inn? Do y'all be expecting that every year? Let me know. Let me know. How many? I bet you can't sit down and write those stories 26 different ways. And believe it or not, there's folk in my church folk in my church that remember when I preached. One time, man, I had preached a sermon, and I had preached it too. I did a real good job. I think I was out somewhere else and I preached it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. And got in the car. My wife said, "You preached that before?" I said, "No, I didn't." This girl pulled out receipts, but it had been a few years ago since I preached it. I told her, "Don't be taking notes on my preaching no more." A Rhema word. Okay, thank you. All right, one vote. I ain't got to do it. Not necessarily. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. The word, a word that is what we need and when we need it. Thank you. Because I know I do. Yeah, she does. I got my feelings for a minute. I said, "Don't take no on notes on my," but it was a few years ago that I had preached it. But you preached it. You did a good job. My wife, man, she be funny, man. She'd be funny. I'm gonna have to introduce y'all to her one day. She'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something different this year. I'm gonna mention being thankful, but I don't want to just be, because I'm always preaching on being thankful, appreciative. I want to do a little something different this year, and I need to be thinking about that as we speak. Because as my seminary professor would say, Dr. Jerome Ross, Sunday morning is coming. Sunday morning is coming. Look, I'm going to jump off here, y'all. I got to make sure, things straight. I ain't even going upstairs to sit in his room. Because if that ain't right, she can get in trouble for that, not me. Make sure things straight. Then I'm going to do a few more things. And I'm going to get my hair cut. Get my hair cut and yeah. One of the youth at our church, if it is in your heart to switch it up, there is a reason. Thank you. Thank you for confirmation, Tammy. I appreciate that. Tonight, one of the youth in our church, she's been faithful. This girl has been an usher since she probably was, I'm saying, around 10. And now she's into theater. A couple months ago, I went to a play that she directed, amazing play. And tonight she's actually in a play at her school. So myself and members from the church, we are going to support her tonight at 7. My expectation for the service to be a briefer the service and leave me with Philippians 4. Okay. Do not be anxious for anything. And let the peace of God guard your heart. Now, Kim, you started too much stuff. You already started this country stuff with this South. You didn't start. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Now, yes, sir. Do not be anxious for anything. What Paul said, and let the peace of God guard your hearts. That's a word right there. That's a word. Tammy, you start trouble. I mean, not Tammy. Kimberly, you start trouble. You're a trouble starter. Because I feel it in my spirit. Now, don't tune into EWC on Sunday morning. I preach this text. He got that from me. I'm like, yeah, I did. You encouraged me. Hey, yeah, look, y'all, tune in to our church service. Thank you, Holy Ghost. On Sunday mornings at 10, if you go to my page, guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. I like that, Kim. I can't believe. Somebody else I addressed that they didn't respond. There was a name that came up that I didn't want. They may have logged off now. I couldn't tell by boss. Or boss may be gone. I couldn't see the picture. I didn't want to address them incorrectly. Tammy, don't be coming here being Tammy. Put your pom poms away. Don't come in here pushing Kim before she be asking the organist to put her in E flat. Put your pom. Don't give Kim no amen corner for she be out here preaching. Put me in E flat. Yeah, Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock. We have service at Emmanuel. You can go to Facebook. Because Kim, I can't even see her face, but she sounds like she'll go there. Please drop the particulars of the video, sir. I will do. I don't know how to paste anything on here or tag or pin, whatever they call it. But you can go to my Facebook page. It's John Wynn, and send me a request. Or the name of the church is Emmanuel Worship Center, Richmond. And as a matter of fact, if you I think if you Google my name is John A. Wynn, Reverend John Wynn, Pastor John Wynn. If you Google me, my Facebook and the church come up, I believe. Because I don't know how to pin stuff on here. Yeah, I got to get my daughter probably can. Can I do it in the comments? Community motive, I can't do it. Yo, I'm going to get my daughter to show me. I don't even know if they even use YouTube. But yeah, it's Emmanuel Worship Center, Richmond, Virginia. We're on, and you can go out there. If you go to the our Facebook page, go to our Facebook page, you can look at previous sermons and previous services. My nephew heads up our media ministry, and he and I are trying to find out how to tether the YouTube stream and the Facebook Live together without having to record it and then upload it to YouTube. So he's working on that for me. His name is Marquell. And I'm gonna introduce you. They all would be here Thanksgiving, and so I do a little introduction. I want people to know who my family is. I have an amazing family, very supportive family. Marquell. Then I have a Kawan. He's a licensed barber, and then I have a nephew, Darion. Excuse me, Kawan is the fighter. He's at AME. It's not AME. That's the church. It's not AME. He's one of those fighters that they be trying to hurt people. And actually, he has a fight tomorrow night that I'm going to miss because I have a banquet. So he does, he's into that, trying to become a pro, and that he's really good too. And then Kawan is he does hair. He's a licensed barber. Darion is a fighter. And also Marquetta does tattoos. I'm going to have to get, he's doing very well. I'm going to get some ink. But yeah, okay, so yeah, that's the service. And yes, I saw some older videos. Yeah, listen, those videos on YouTube, I was in my like late 20s, early 30s. If you see, there's one out there that did really well years ago. I have on a gray and black clergy top. I was in Monroe, Louisiana, preaching for Pastor Rodney McFarland. That's been years and years ago. That's a long time ago. I don't think I have any recent ones posted, but I will. I'm going to have the media administrator, the church work on that. I will. Thank you, Tammy, for viewing that. Hey, look, you guys. I'm not doing this for monetary gain. To be honest with you, I really don't need to. But I enjoy encouraging people. I enjoy sharing life lessons to help others. There's a young lady that she and I have a meeting. She's trying to buy a house, and I think she's in New York. And she and I have a meeting. We connected here on Facebook, and we're going to talk. I'm going to walk her through the steps of what she needs to do to prepare herself to buy a home. We missed each other the other day because something happened with her kids, and she couldn't make the call. But yeah, like, share, or whatever this page. This is not about monetary gain. I could care less. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to help and bless people any way that I can. If I can help one person, Kim, this for you. If I can help somebody along life's journey, then my living won't be in vain. Come on, Kim, give me an amen. Come on. Give me one amen. I know you heard me, Kim. I know you heard me. Trying to preach. But anyway, listen. Y'all have a great day. It's Friday. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me get off this thing. I heard people who, I ain't even going there. But look, there you go. Thank you, Kim. It's Friday. For those of us who have been bustling, hustling, and grinding all week long, we're looking forward to the weekend. But I hate to, think about it. We work hard, have a great day. Come to the weekend, and we have so much stuff to do in the weekend that, hey, by the time you do it, It's time to go back to work. But guess what? It's a blessing to have a job. It's a blessing to have resources to do what you have to do. And it's a blessing. There's somebody that would love to be in your place. Marie, you have a great too. Marie, where you from? Have a great weekend, everybody. Marie, 7432. I'm on, and is it Dia Marie? Tony got me a gunshot now. I'm scared to mess up folks' names. So that's why I want to say it Marie. Marie, where you from? Are you able to like invite people at work now watching? Jerry, I know where you at. I know where you at. Are you able, so I got to do some, look up some YouTube stuff. Are you able to invite people on the screen like you are in Nashville, Tennessee? I love Nashville. There is a place in Nashville called the Patterson's House. If you look it up, you know what I'm talking about. There's a place in Nashville called the Patterson House. And I've been there twice on business. I've been to Nashville twice on business, and I stopped by the Patterson House. Amazing spot. And everybody can go Google the Patterson House now. Don't be telling my business. It's a very, very nice establishment. Very nice. Look, y'all be blessed. The weekend is here. Thank you. StreamYard. I think you have to have StreamYard to invite your viewer into a panel. I'm gonna have to look that up because I would love to engage in conversation with someone. I would love to be able to invite somebody in and we have a dialogue about something. So I'm gonna have to look up. My nephew happens to be, my oldest daughter used to have me, but she don't have time for me anymore. She didn't got grown and working and all that type of stuff. So she don't have time to fool with me no more. All right, StreamYard. I'm gonna look that up. All right, look, y'all be blessed. Now I gotta make sure this house straight for this girl get here, and go and get my hair cut and get ready for this evening. Be blessed. I love you. Live with intention. Be intentional about life. Be intentional about your happiness. Be intentional about whatever you're expecting to come to pass or to manifest. Go after it. See it. Don't see yourself where you are. See where you want to be. Until we meet next time, remember, no potluck Thanksgivings, okay? No potluck. Cook it all or don't go.